More homes, more shops, more buildings. Development is a part of life in Hampshire, but campaigners are calling for a solution to offset the effects: a green belt across South Hampshire.
So this bit of landscape here is potentially would be in the green belt. We are here between Winchester and Hursley, and there's more landscape like this south of Hursley. And this would all be in the green belt. Now, green belt land does not have to be as beautiful as this. This is obviously a very pretty bit of countryside, but it doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be green and countryside.
The campaign to protect rural England says a green belt would act as a buffer. It would prevent the Solent's towns and cities merging into a massive concrete jungle. This map shows the area in 1950. By 2004, the difference is significant.
This was first mooted in the mid-50s and was somehow didn't happen at the end of the 1950s. And then in 1972, again, a map was drawn up for a green belt all along the coast of South Hampshire. So the idea then was not to let Southampton and Portsmouth and Eastleigh and Fareham all grow into each other and become one great big city. And the idea also is, with a green belt, is to stop it from cities from getting too big and going out into the countryside. And if you allow a city to just grow, sometimes you get a hollow centre. So the city just has an empty centre where there are derelict buildings and brownfield sites that are too expensive to develop. So a green belt is there to stop that from happening.
Hampshire currently has strategic gaps. These are areas between local councils. For example, 50 metres between the top of Welbourne and the bottom of Wickham.
Now, 50 metres isn't very much. I mean, you could have a public park in the middle of London that's bigger than 50 metres wide, or in the middle of Southampton. And so we feel that strategic gaps aren't really doing the job at the moment. They're not strong enough. And I think we need something stronger if we're going to be asked to take all this extra development.
A green belt is mentioned in Hampshire's devolution plans. The push for a buffer is in its early stages, but councillors are responding well to the idea.
It's really important that we work together with our neighbours to produce a joint approach to planning. Now, planning is really important within the city, it's really important within the urban areas nearby, it's really important to Portsmouth, it's really important to South Hampshire and to the whole of Hampshire and the Isle of Wight, so we need to get that right, certainly.
Campaigners say rejecting a green belt could be disastrous for our countryside. The Solent could end up with no green space other than its national parks. Dale McEwan, that's Solent.